Guys, how's everyone doing today? So this video is going to be a little bit different. I am going live on YouTube for the first time, and I know my setting and background is different because I am on my lunch break at work, so I'm in my car, but I just wanted to pop in really quick and do this video about the curly girl method. So I announced this on my Instagram that I was going to be doing the curly girl 30-day challenge because I'm now doing the curly girl method on my hair, and I wanted to just put it on YouTube too to see if any of you guys wanted to take this 30-day challenge with me. So I'm currently in my 8th day of the curly girl challenge, and so you guys do not have to start when I start. You can start whenever you start and go the 30 days from there, but I'm already on day 8 into the challenge. So let's talk about what the curly girl challenge is. So the curly girl method, first of all, was introduced by Lorraine Massey, and she's one of the co-founders of the Deva Curl products, if you guys have heard of those, which I'm sure most of you probably have. So she introduced this method that in order to have your best curls, that you need to get rid of all silicones from your curly girl regimen, and also no sulfates in your shampoo. So she encourages co-washing and washing your hair, or I like to say shampooing your hair. I hate to say washing your hair because you wash clothes, you don't wash your hair, but shampooing your hair with cleansers, sulfate-free cleansers, or either co-washing your hair. So I wrote a couple notes, so I'll be looking down at my notes. So the first thing is why I decided to take the curly girl challenge or even begin the curly girl method. So I wanted to do the curly girl method because as you guys, if you listen to my hair journey story, you know that I'm just now getting back into wearing my hair curly, and my hair was kind of down. I'm sorry you guys, I just got a phone call in the middle of going live. So anyway, it's my husband. He's probably gonna call again. I got a little bit of heat damage, and I wanted to just get my hair back in a good state. So I'm like, well, let me try the curly girl method. I heard of it about 10 years ago. I really didn't put it into practice back then. So I'm like, well, let me revisit this again. So the other thing that made me go out and do the 30-day challenge was that I had my first Deva Cut. So on November 28th, I went and I had a Deva Cut, which I would do a separate video telling all about my experience with the Deva Cut. And the stylist recommended that I do this 30-day challenge. So I was like, well, okay, I'll give it a try. So what is the 30-day challenge? The 30-day challenge is doing the curly girl method for at least 30 days in a row. Well, you want to really have the curly girl method as a lifestyle, but in those first 30 days, you want to wet your hair down every single day. So you want to, of course, no heat, no sulfates, no silicones, no combs and brushes. You want to just finger comb and detangle your hair, and no alcohol. There is a certain type of alcohol that you can use and that can be in products. I forget the name of it, but I'll put it in the description box below. But I'm also going to leave links to a website where you can go and get all this information, because I may leave something out in this video. And also, if you guys want to get the Curly Girl Handbook, I had it here. This book by Lorraine Massey. It's a really good book. I haven't read the entire book yet because I just got it, but so far from what I can see, there's some really great information in here. I started reading it and then I skimmed through some of it, but I'm going to continue finishing it. I'll put the link in the box below to where you can get the book as well. It's only about $10 for the book, and it's a quick read. So but yeah, there's some good information in here, and of course it explains the whole entire method. So if you guys want to take this challenge with me, which I'm hoping you can, so we can like start something here, put in the comments below, I want to be a curly girl. So if you want to take the 30-day curly girl method challenge, just put in the comment box, I want to be a curly girl, and we can go on this journey together. And then I'll be checking in mostly on Instagram, but of course I'll check back in on YouTube once the 30 days are up and let you guys know, you know, what I noticed in my hair. So So far, it's been 8 days, and what I have noticed is the front of my hair was the part that was the most heat damaged and where I was losing my curl the most. I think my curls are more popping, even the ones in the back, since I started this method. Also, I know it's definitely a lot more shinier. I'm noticing that it's shinier. So I've only been doing it for a week now, and that's what I've noticed so far. So hopefully at the end of the 30 days, I'm hoping I'll see, you know, more transformation and a big difference in my hair, hopefully. So yeah, but anyway, to start the challenge, to start the 30-day challenge, the first thing you're gonna want to do is get all of the product buildup out of your hair. I had been using well, yeah, I've been using sulfates too, but I was using products with silicones in them, so I had to do a clarifying shampoo to get all of that out. So that's the one time you're gonna use your shampoos with sulfates. So a good clarifying shampoo to get rid of it is the Deva Curl, what is it called? The I'll leave it in the description box below. It's like the product Buster or something like that. Deva Curl Buster, it's something along those lines, but I'll leave a description in the box below. But that's what my stylist shampooed my hair with. You may have to do that a couple of times to get rid of the buildup if you've really been, you know, using products with sulfates and silicones and all that, or just silicones to get that coating off of your hair. So you want to start there, and then once you've cleansed your hair, every single day you want to wet it down completely. And then you don't have to shampoo it every day or cleanse every day, but you do want to wet it down and add your conditioners and stylers every day. So you might want to cleanse like once a week with a non-sulfate shampoo. And if you're not sure what products to use, you can of course Google them, look at the ingredients to see if the silicones are in them, if they have silicones in the styling products, if they have sulfates in the shampoos. Of course, do not use those products, but the easiest way, if you just want to make this really simple, is just get curl line products, and you know that those are all good for the curly girl method. So so far I skipped one day totally wetting my hair down, and I just sprayed it with the spray bottle. They really want you to immerse your hair into water and wet it completely down. So one day I just sprayed it down. I believe it was yesterday. I didn't wet it down. It's become a challenge because no pun intended. The challenge is drying the hair. So I don't mind, because you're in the shower anyway, so you just wet your hair down. That's not a big deal. And my detangling is not as bad as it used to be. So I really don't mind the wetting down, but it's the drying time. I have to take extra time to dry it because it's cold outside right now. I mean, right now it's like 35 degrees here. And so I just can't go outside with a wet or even partially wet hair. I have to totally dry my hair. So that has been the biggest challenge. So yesterday I was like, I just don't feel like sitting under that dryer. So I just sprayed it down with some water, and in the time that I got dressed for work, you know, it was pretty much dry. So yeah, the other thing is the combs. I'm not convinced about the no combs and no brushes. Did I say you can't use any combs, any brushes? I think I did. They don't want you to use any combs or brushes because those snag the hair and pull the hair and can break the hair. But I find, I mean, I got these stiletto nails on. It seems like these are worse than my comb. I try to like slip my hand all the way through and not let the nail snag my hair, but sometimes it does. And I actually feel like I'm still pulling my hair and snagging it even with my fingers. I'm still gonna try to refrain from combs, but sometimes it's just so easy for me to grab a wide tooth comb and whip through to detangle. It's a lot easier than trying to, you know, get all the tangles out with my fingers. But I said I'm gonna do the method, so I'm gonna do the method, but I am not convinced that my fingers are better than a wide tooth comb. That's just me. So anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. So I do want to take this challenge with you guys. I hope that you'll take it with me. Leave in the comments below if you want to take it. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. This is my first time going live, so give me a thumbs up for that. If nothing else, just give me a thumbs up for going live. So yeah, guys, I will check back in with you guys. I'll also stay tuned for the video on my Deva Cut, because I'm going to do a whole video on my experience with the Deva Cut. I would also appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.